Assalamu alaikum. Today is what is today? The date is April 21st, 2025, and oh yeah, I can see the date here in the in this area. And given that we have more or less solidified our strat, I was focusing and reading upon what I should be emphasizing and reviewing later to improve my trades. The first thing that comes to mind is risk management. Of course, I need to be able to figure out how I should be approaching the trades, if the trade is, worth it or not. That is very important. I need to, and I will discuss that today a little bit and try to use that in my today's trades. The second thing is timing my entries better, making sure that I'm not paying a premium for when I want to enter. For example, if I've planned on entering the stock at 231.4, I don't enter at 231.68 or 69. Like I don't. If I've planned on entering here, I will enter here. I will not enter here because this eats into your gains. It really eats into your gains. And the third one is developing if then statements. I read this book called One Good Trade. Wait, let me. Actually, I have taken screenshots on my phone and I do not know how to share it here. And I do not have the book on this account. So maybe I'll leave that for later. I've tried adding a screen over here so that you can see the candlestick charts when I'm trading with volume footprint as well. Might not always be useful, might only be useful when I'm, trading volume footprint on my left screen. That is a portion of my right monitor. This, over here. Anyway, so let me just throw some light upon how I will be managing my risk today. First one is that I will not be exceeding four trades. I will only take notepad. I will only be taking four trades today. Okay. And how you're supposed to classify how much loss you should be taking, the max loss or your loss limit each day should be half of max you can make in a day. So for example, I feel like the max I can, or on average, averagely high, not necessarily max, half of average high. Like you can, on in a good market, you can constantly get $40, $50, $60, something like this. So if I can make $40 each day, I will limit my losses to 20. Half of, maybe I can make 60, maybe I can make 80, but I feel confident that no matter what happens, I can make like 40, 50. So 20 to $25. Just for the sake of convenience and making sure the numbers are clear in my head, I will choose $20 because as you have seen on my channel, I've not shown anything consistent near 40, so I'm still choosing towards the high end of what I can make. I can maybe make 30, 20 ish. So let's just go with 40. The max loss that I will take today is $20, and the max number of trades I will take today is 4. So that equals to $5. Each trade I can only risk $5. This is something I need to make sure before I enter the trade. This is how I'm going to be approaching each trade. My share size will be dependent on how much loss can I take and how far is my stop loss. So the further away your stop loss, the less you can risk. The closer your stop loss, more you can risk. So if you have better entry timing, you can even enter with more share size. You can hold the trades for longer. It's just better overall for you. So and then as time goes on, and I realized the book One Good Trade, written by Mike Belafort, emphasizes on focusing on what you're doing right. So I still don't know what I'm doing right. I'm trying to figure that out. But once inshallah I figure out, I'll try to develop my if then statements and try to trade what I understand. With all that said, I have bought real market data. That symbol is gone, the market delay or not accurate, because it was very important for volume profile. Anyway, let's get yapping out of the way. Today we will be trading NVIDIA, because NVIDIA is in the news. NVIDIA and Tesla. Tesla has delayed Model Y, the budget Model Y uh, production because of the tariff war with China. US has released news saying that there have been some talks going on with China, and China is, I don't know, accusing US of something related to shipments. Uh, so on the whole, I don't think it's exactly a super positive development, but enough to keep the market interested, enough to keep the market guessing on where the stock is going to go. Let me read the news one more time. Let me just make sure that what is the news related to Nvidia. It's in the news as the market mover I saw, but and today it's trading at 98.25 as you can see, which is, my brother is a long Nvidia at 106, so he's holding the trade. Amazon was downgraded, but we won't be trading Amazon. Just want to stick with Nvidia for now. Yeah, Nvidia is down because Huawei has plans to begin mass shipments of its 910C chip to Chinese customers next month. So that's not, you know, Nvidia is giving up some of its customer base to Huawei, which might not necessarily be good news for Nvidia, but nothing that will kill the company. Blah blah blah. Mm. And the rest of the news is uninteresting, nothing we care about. So let's take a look at the 5 minute. Let's oh, the right screen might get disturbed, but it's okay. Let's see the trade plan and let's do it according to the trade plan. Either save this or screenshot it or something, because I can't keep showing it. I have it on my right monitor. I'll view it on my right monitor. So I'm gonna put it back, okay? Yeah, okay. Now it says use TPO to mark the previous day's POC. I will mark time price opportunity. I will remove, sorry, regular trading hours. Wow, 30, no, 1 day actually. One day is suggesting yesterday's POC at 101.5, so that is very clearly going to be our resistance. We are going to focus on, hmm, yes, POC, yesterday's POC. I mean, of course, not yesterday, it was 3 days ago, but for us, it's yesterday. More settings. Sorry. NVIDIA, when NVIDIA last traded, the lowest POC was 94, then 96.5, then 99.5, and then 100.35. So let's look at each level carefully. The most time NVIDIA spent was, or the most volume that came in, was at this level, 94.35. So let's say this area is my support. Let's say 94.5 is support. Previous support. Previous support, okay. Right now the price at 98. Let's say this area, the 100 price range, is where the most of the volume was done because it was value area on this day. Value area, no, this day was lower. This day it tried going higher, and this day it just blew up. So I will mark 100 as the value area. I feel like, you know, that's where the chart is interesting. High volume. This was based on the TPO. Ah, yes, used fixed range volume profile to mark the areas with most volume traded recently. So I will mark the areas after NVDA broke this 101.5 level. So starting from here to there. Let's switch back to candlestick. Where's candles? So from this candle to this candle. Okay. Mm, indicators, fixed range volume profile from here to here. Where is the most volume? I'm actually quite interested and invested. The most volume was done here, and then a lot of volume was done here. Both of okay. Even this is suggesting that the value area is at 93.57. So somewhere in that 93, 94 area is where the price will have to bounce off. The lowest it can go is 94 or 93 area. But if it breaks this level, then it can really go down. Volume is slightly less here, and then it increases towards the 100 area. So yeah, 100 is our clear resistance. I'm going with 100 is the very very nice resistance here. Very beautiful resistance, and then 101.5. These are the two important levels for me, and I'm expecting to find support at the 94.5 level, and I'm expecting to find resistance at 100 at the 100th level. Let's go to 30-minute. Let's see. Let us see a microscopic view. Hmm. No, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Hmm. It's suggesting the value area is at 98.82. I don't know how much value should I actually give to it. Nope, I don't. Let's not try to force anything. Let's not try to force anything. Let's let's go with these marking. Let's mark the levels on the pre-market. I hope I'm audible. I hope I'm clear. Let me see. I hope. Yeah, okay. You're hoping good, Mad. Um, any important level? Let's do the fixed range volume. Okay, what is the next move? Mark the prices with the most pivot in 30-minute 1 hour chart. Done. Mark previous day's close, high, and low. What is the previous day's low? 100. So I should mark that. Plus previous day. Press yes low. Yes low. Okay. It was yesterday's low. Of course, again, it's not yesterday, but still. We mark the previous day's high. We don't care. I don't think it'll go till 102.5. Let me still mark it because why be lazy? Yes, high. And the close, I'll mark this as yes POC plus yes close. I'll just mark it the same line. Oh, okay, it actually closed here. So let me just. Hmm. Okay, another job done. Mark pivot support resistance in the pre-market. Hmm. 97.74, basically 97.5 was a support in the pre-market. Style text sub pre-market sub. Okay, and this was the pivot 98.8. First, it acted as support and then as resistance. Okay, pre-pivot and resistance would clearly be uh, plus today's open. I mean, 100 is something else. Plus pre-open, like this is where the pre-market opened. Uh, uh, hmm. I mean, it opened a little bit below, but we are going for the same range. So, of course, let's ignore that. Important levels. 99.5 is important, of course. Anyway, I don't think I'm seeing anything interesting anymore. And let me do a quick volume profile on the pre-market. Just see where the most volume was. Let's make sure there is no big buyer or seller trying to mess us up. Okay, there's a load of volume done at 98.23. So I expect 98 to act as support again. How much was the volume? The volume was very low here, even though it's a pivot. Hmm. The volume is slightly higher in this area. 99.5. I'll just mark this as well. Pre max vol. Yeah. Okay. So I think we have our important levels here. If the market, suppose the market opens here or here, I would start identifying zones where the buyers are, where the sellers are. What is the important level? Of course, the most important level is 100, and I should not be playing any games anywhere else because are you seeing this? It's high volume plus yesterday's lowest plus pre-market open. So if Nvidia holds above 100, we are going long, but I don't think Nvidia will. So if Nvidia touches 100, shows weakness. If we see some positive delta being absorbed, we go short. I think that would be a very clear cut trade. Which let's see if we get a chance or opportunity. Oh, I forgot. This looks important. 99.5 because the price was short of there. I'll mark this. This price feels and sounds and everything useless, bro. I'm really not interested in the 99 price. Very low volume, very low interest. Hmm. Okay, we have marked NVDA. Next, I think we just wait or what? Let's try developing. If then statements. Or you know what? I'll just try to watch and try to. Today I will not. Again, it's not the right way to trade. You should develop if then statements. It's very important, especially when you're starting out. But I don't know. I feel like I want to feel the market and the volume footprint out a little bit more. That's why I'm sticking with NVDA for the past 3 days continuous, and I'll keep doing it until I get a little bit better feel of what I'm actually doing and what I'm supposed to do. So please bear with me. I'm not trading with the capital.com, I'm trading paper trading. I'm doing a lot of things different. Realize minus 11. Remember when it used to be 101? Not anymore. Anyway, there's half an hour left in the market. Let's. I guess I started early today. There's not much to do. Let's continue in half an hour maybe. Let's pause the video. Okay, the market opens in 30 seconds. Let me make sure everything is synced globally. Sync globally. Okay, we are live. Footprint here, volume there. Does the market open? Yup, the market's open. Open low, rising up, pre-market pivot hit. Intensive buying, intensive buying. Okay. Where's my time and sales window? Yeah. Wow. Hmm. Most of the, oh my god, what is it selling volume? Uh, are you seeing that? Are you seeing minus 243 million right at the bottom, but the price still went up? What happened? 99.25. 41,000 stocks. Wow. I'm slightly clueless because what the hell? I guess I need to filter it to show stocks above 20,000 now. I got market data today, so it's I think showing me better. We saw selling here. I think it's a more desperate selling, but it was absorbed. I don't know how to interpret it. Seeing a lot of buying. Okay, held above the view app. Very surprising. A lot of volume. Exhaustion of buyers. Very clear exhaustion of buyers. So I think I should be entering here. I think this is where the if else statement comes in. Put my SL above. So I was aiming for a $20 max loss, which was already triggered. I think I can enter maybe another trade. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to make sense of this thing. I'm just. Hmm. Pushing higher, sellers are being exhausted. Delta was positive. Very clear absence of buyers though. Buyers stepped in lower. I think I am still bearish. Why are you bearish, Imad? Because a lot of the volume will be done more towards the view app. That is correct. Because there was insane selling right in the start at this price at 98.8. Was all of this absorbed? Okay, I'm seeing big buy orders. 36,000, 16,000. Sale orders are not that big. The 99.34 area is sometimes sees exhaustion of sellers and sometimes exhaustion of buyers. Buyers 000, which is mm, which was nice for a while. I feel like it's gonna consolidate at the view app a little bit and then drop. Area high. Okay, it resisted 99.30 again, and I need more indicators. Mm, Smoothed. Okay, broke down. Selling delta is very strong, very, very strong. Where is the next level? Pre-market. We are approaching pre-market max volume at 98.33. We might see some buying there. That buying might hold. Like this is what I mean by my entries are bad. The max price it went was 99.29. I entered at 98.9, so that's 30 cents. I missed it by 30 cents. So I'll just hold this trade, I guess, until pre-market support was at 97.57. Or do I hold for the entire day? Don't know. No buyers in this candle, which is bad news for the buyers. Pre-market, I think I need to watch the pre-market support. Delta is very bearish, but let's watch. Okay, we are seeing recovery at 97.5. Very aggressive green delta, but a red candle. So there are a lot of limit orders here. Oh, very aggressive selling. the lower levels. I interpret aggressive selling at lower levels compared to, even if I see aggressive buying here, like okay, the buyers won a little bit, but when I see aggressive selling towards the lower, that means people expect the price to fall. And I bet on other people's expectation. I try to do what they expect. That's what I am trying to follow or understand. Big orders, 16,000, 15,000, 11,000, 14,000. Many people quitting, many entering. And sellers have shown aggression. If this aggression gets bought off, then I might try to exit the stock. Okay, I am not. Okay, there's very less buying here. Okay, okay. Feeling comfortable. So we're plus 15 right now. Plus 15 for the day. Maybe I can try to get another trade in. Let me focus. I think I might see some buying at least till the view up, but I'm too late, I think. I would really like a magnifier here. Ah, I missed. Good entry. I missed. Ah, fuck. The reason why I sold here was because I saw aggressive buying. Like delta is green, but on a place where there was supposed to be support, and the candle was supposed to be much longer than this. That did not happen, so I expect the price to fall. That's why I sold. When I was seeing volume like not being done here, I was seeing volume being done here. It just was the lower side. Again, the volume is lower. So the push is very aggressive. I think in times like these, you're not supposed to exit your trade, you're supposed to add more size. Very, very sudden aggressive selling, bearish vibes. Today, generally, I trade against aggression. Today, I'm trading with aggression. I might try to get another. Actually, I will not short here. I might try to get another short in above view up if I can. I think I can enter 10 more size. I want to get a better price in if I can. So we saw the price fall from 99.25 to 97.5. We saw the price fall $2. Delta is very aggressive. Negative delta, selling delta. So I think there's a lot of fear in the market today. A lot of fear. And that fear is something the institutional traders would be tapping into, and I am bearish for today. I am really bearish. At least I am bearish till I think I might need to try and analyze the levels below 97.5. You know, I think it was plus 4, right? Plus 4. Everything we make now should be good money. Mm. So, this is an extremely bearish move. It did not even recover till the view app. View app was at 98.48. It turned from 98.23. So, I think that is extremely bearish. Wow, the selling was absorbed. Minus. Wow, okay. Will I see selling being absorbed again? If I see something like that again, maybe I will reduce my size. Okay. Still in the trade. Very aggressive delta being absorbed. Close. Hmm. I'll wait it out. I will either wait for it to recover till the view up, or I will wait it to test the pre-sup level, the pre-support, the pre-market support level, or I will wait for it to recover till the view up. I don't want to trade this stock right now. Or should I close the day with minuscule $17 profit? Don't call it minuscule amount, it's earning. Nice decision, Imad. Nice decision. Yeah, because see, when the delta is this aggressive and the price is like holding up or it's showing, you know, buying with a lot of volume being towards the downside, it doesn't feel right. Okay, we saw a big candle. I mean, big wick. A lot of selling was towards the upside, not towards the bottom side like the usual. We will wait for more confirmations if possible. I have a feeling that the stock might recover and then fall. Just my 2 cents. Okay, no buying aggression whatsoever. Zero, zero, zero. Nah, bro. This is bad. This is calling for a fall. Even more aggressive delta and even more. And even then the prices are being held. Something is off. But the aggression in the delta tells you one thing. The sellers are aggressive today. A lot of fear in the market. Hmm. No buying aggression whatsoever. Zero, 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 zero. Buyers might come in a little later. Buyers might not come in now. But no doubt the buyers are present. There is no doubt about that. The buyers are present and the sellers are aggressive. I do not know when they'll stop being aggressive. Is my problem. And the reason why I'm not taking a shot despite seeing all this selling aggression is I don't know when their aggression is going to expire. I don't know if the market is being manipulated into forcing the retail traders into being aggressive today. I do not know. And that is a cause of concern for me. Higher selling, negative delta with green candle, that means all of the selling was absorbed. Positive delta with a long wick. Nah, bearish vibes. So we are going short again. And I'm gonna hold this short, I think. I'm going to hold this short for some time. The reason I am short is because I saw aggressive selling again. I saw positive delta with long wicks. That means the buyers are being sold. And this was one of those levels where buyers were supposed to show strength or at least some kind of aggression. That would have been the first form of offense, and the buyers just did not even try. That's the reason why I'm shorting the stock. Delta is positive and the candle is red. Even more reason to sell. Even more reason to sell. Because that just shows that despite the buying aggression, the stocks are falling. That is not good news by any means. You're saying slight recovery. You might try to lighten the load as well. If you see, yeah, like try to uh, think negative delta 15. I want to sell 15. 90. Pre-market support was the level that was violated last time, right? Yeah. So I'll hold my core for some time. Guys, I dropped the trade because my brain is now tired and I cannot process the trades anymore. I slept 12, got up 3 because I don't know, I couldn't sleep at night. Then I woke up excited about the session today. Slept 3 hours, went to work, worked, came back home, did not sleep, started trading today. And I'm really tired. And happy to say that we started with today. We made how much? Let's calculate it. Today was a good day. Mashallah, mashallah. Minus 10 uh, plus 25.6 plus 1.5 plus 1.6 plus 0.35 4.2 plus 13.20. This also reminds me that I need to be more careful or more better with my if then. You know, what happens if it resists the view app? I need to come up with better if then statements. Because I think that makes me feel scared a little bit since I don't know the if thens. So today's earning was 36.45, still demo, still paper trading. I'll tell you when I switch to live. Inshallah, after 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be trading live because I think I'm getting the hang of it now. But that confidence is not there. 36.45, mashallah, mashallah. Okay, guys, I'll stop the video for today. Take care, inshallah. See you tomorrow.